What's up, everybody? This your boy First Fam Chill, man. Another session called the Daily Vent. If y'all don't know what the Daily Vent stand for, it's voicing every negative thought, man. And I'm here to talk to y'all. Tell me the reason you would get married again and why you wouldn't. We all got our personal views on it and everything. I can't wait to share mine with y'all. So if you out here in these streets right now, cruising around, make sure you stop by here. Also, I got the panel open if you want to come to the panel just to elaborate on the discussion we about to have. I was just talking to one of my homeboys about this, you know what I'm saying? I think we all speak for real niggas when we say this. Some of us like, nah, you know what I mean? I think it's a wrap for me. Unless I don't know. Right now, I'm on the fence with that one. You know what I'm saying? But can't wait to hear from y'all in the stereo street. So if you're cruising, let me know what your thoughts is. You know what I'm saying? We talking real shit. This is the Daily Vent, where we voice every negative thought, man. You know what I mean? Judgment-free zone. Let me know what you thinking, what you feeling. You know what I'm saying? Because we gonna go there tonight. You know what I mean? We about to go there, so you know what I mean. Hopefully, y'all got some tough skin. You know what I mean? Talk about it. You know what I mean? I don't know. Getting married again, that's a big one, especially if you've been married a few times, you know what I'm saying? Like, you've been through the bullshit a couple times. Like, I know people out there that have been married for they've been married 5 times, right? And you're like, yo, how you even had the time to get married 5 times? You know what I'm saying? And then the shit don't work out, or for whatever reason. I don't know, man. I think marriage is overrated. You know what I'm saying? Like, you married a woman, you think this is the one you about to till the casket dick. You know what I mean? And then she get on some bullshit. You know what I'm saying? Or vice versa. You know what I mean? She get the nigga. You know what I'm saying? And he get on some bullshit. I want to hear from people out there today, man. Would you get married again? Why and why not? What's the reason you would? And what's the reason you wouldn't? You know what I mean? Like I said, there's people out here who've been married 5 times, 3 times. You know what I mean? At that point, man, like, I'm done. You know what I mean? How many times I'm gonna give my last name to like 5 different women, right? It don't work out. We got a message up in the queue from Queen with the Smoke. Come on and bring it.
Okay. What's good to the panel? What's good to the motherfucking parking lot? It's a lot of these discussions going on tonight. I don't know what the fuck. But all I have to say is, I mean, marriage is not for everybody. Just like a monogamous long term relationship ain't for everybody. It's not for everybody. And I'm gonna just say, if you're not willing to put in the work to make it last, then you shouldn't do it at all. And that's why I only got married once, and I'm gonna stay married. I will not divorce. That's just not what's up. But anyway, Queen out this bitch. Bye.
Let me go back to Queen with the Smoke. She got another message for us.
Actually, I've been with my husband. We've been together 16 years, and we've been married 10 years. We just celebrated our anniversary on the 29th of January. So, yeah, we will not be getting divorced. I don't play that shit anyway, and he know that. I don't give a fuck. We could be mad at each other for a whole year, and we still gonna be married because that's just what we're gonna do. And we got kids and all that shit. I ain't letting it go, and he ain't letting it go either. Queen out the bitch back.
That mean you going down to the casket dip. You know what I'm saying? Like, and this is what I be saying too. Like, excuse me for using that word. You know what I mean? But the word really means a female dog. And I ain't talking about the people that I was with. I'm just saying. You know what I'm saying? They not gonna be on the tombstone when I check out. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is some crazy. This is some real shit I'm gonna say to y'all, man. I admire my parents' relationship, right? Because whether it was through thick or thin or whatever it was, you know what I'm saying? When they checked out together. My mom is buried with my pops. They on the same tombstone. That's what till the casket dip mean. You know what I mean? Like, that's the realest shit I ever seen in marriage. So now I'm out here looking at my relationships and shit. I'm like, bitch, you ain't no ride or die, bitch. You ain't going on the tombstone with me at all. You know what I mean? Fuck all of that. You know what I mean? You might as well just go on about your business. You know what I mean? The fucked up thing is, legally, they got your last name hyphenated and shit like that. I'll even get salty if you hyphenate the fucking name. Like, the fuck you put the hyphen in it for? You supposed to be mine. You know what I mean? You can't keep both of them. I know your dad don't like me and shit, but you can't keep. Come on. You decide to get married to me and have babies. Don't hyphenate shit. You know what I mean? This ain't like a joint venture agreement with a record label. You know what I mean? This ain't Rockefeller Def Jam, bitch. This is Def Jam. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying. Would you get married again? Why and why not? You know what I mean? It's multiple reasons out there. I salute it's Queen with the smoke because, like she said, yo, we all money in, no money out, down the ride to the end. Like, you know, nigga, we ain't breaking up. I ain't. That's real love right there. That's some real shit. Queen with the
A lot
smoke.
of these modern bitches, a lot of these bitches is fucking retarded and they don't know what the fuck to do with a real man. They don't know how to treat a real man. They don't know how to fucking act like a lady. They want to be a nigga. It's just a lot going on with these modern bitches. And I ain't saying I'm all the way traditional because I'm not. I'm not even, you know what I'm saying? But no, these bitches, something wrong with them. Queen out this bitch bite. That's why these niggas don't want them. This is why y'all don't want their ass. They need to figure it out. Queen out this bitch bite.
Yeah, they ain't figured it out yet. You know what I'm saying? It's like, you know, you got the tripping bitches. You know what I mean? Not to say everybody's name wrong or nothing like that. You know what I'm saying? You got the tripping, the women who want to take trips. And if you ain't got that bag for that, and you talking about wifey, like they going on these trips, right? They want to be a wife. Or do I don't think that really I don't think none of them be wanting to be a wife because they don't really be posting that shit. Because like, follow you on Instagram and you spinning around twerking and doing backflips and all kind of splits. You know what I'm saying? And you know I'm in your inbox and you decide to give me a chance and shit. Like I don't think we're gonna be married that long. You know what I'm saying? Like because when a nigga come to the realization after he got the chick with the fattest ass, the biggest titties, the baddest body, all of that, right? After the champagne and the drinks and all that shit gone, do you really think she's gonna be around? Something to think about, you know what I'm saying? And then on the other hand, you got the highly educated female, right? Carry herself, you know what I mean, very exquisite. You know what I'm saying? You get with that, and she get to the point where she's so in her career that she can't even, you know what I mean, acknowledge you as an equal sometimes. You know what I mean? But we're gonna talk about that. Would you want to get married to that again after the first experience? Or would you, you know, why or why not? Let's go back to Queen with the smoke.
They don't want to be a wife. I mean, they do want to be a wife, but this is what they want to do. This is how they feel. Because I done seen a lot of videos where bitches be talking like this. This is how they feel. I want to be a stay-at-home wife, not a stay-at-home mom, not at home with the mom with the kids, not at home doing none of that. I want to be a stay-at-home wife where I just sit on the couch and look pretty, and that's what they want to do. They don't want to be. They don't want to be a mom. They don't want to have no kids. They just want to be a DoorDash motherfucking queen and sit there and tell you what they bring to the table is pussy. That's it. Queen out this bitch bye.
That's real shit, cause that's really all they saying out here. I want to be a trophy on your motherfucking mantle at home. I don't clean up shit. I don't cook. I wait for you to come home, and I throw you this splash. And when she throw you the splash, you get all caught up in that. Like, all right, the marriage is going perfect. You go back to work. You know what I mean? Feeling all high and mighty, knowing you got a bitch at home. Would you get married again? why not? You know what I mean? Think everybody coming in. I want to hear everybody's opinions on this because it's like you could be on the fence with it like me, but at the same time, I kind of like. I don't think I would get married again because of the women I'm choosing. It might be something wrong with me in that area, but I don't trust these bitches. You know what I mean? I don't trust them. You know what I mean? Um, but at the same time, it is what it is. You know what I mean? But going back to what I said, like the relationship with, I look at it like this the NBA, right? I gotta sign you to my team. Hold on, we got a message again for Queen Smoke, and I'm gonna get back to the NBA analogy.
You going to work and she at home fucking the next nigga in your bed. And then one day you just happen to look at your cameras and you at work and slaving for this bitch, and you just happen to look at your cameras that day and you see her fucking the side nigga in your house. Because that's what these bitches be on, and they wonder why they don't have no men. Then when they get good men, they fuck them up for everybody else. Queen out this bitch, bye.
Yeah, you know what I mean? Like I said, it ain't just them type of females out there that do that. You know what I mean? You got the independent woman female. You know what I mean? Um, she's well in her career, like I explained earlier. Well in her career, highly educated. She bought her own house when she was 21. You know what I mean? She about 42, all by herself now. You know what I mean? You know, uh, nobody to share it with. You know what I mean? She say she want a king, but it's not his kingdom. You know what I mean? He ain't moving in because he like, yo, I don't know if I want to move in with her. She look like she doing perfectly fine all by herself, but she assuring this nigga. And then when she get him, oh, I feel like I'm carrying you and taking care of you, and you ain't doing nothing for me. Again, to have a kingdom, you need a what? Motherfucking king. You know what I mean? You can't. It's not called a queendom. You just got to be submissive for your man. It's not called a queendom. It's a kingdom. You know what I mean? They forgetting that we play a very, very intricate part in the relationship. You know what I'm saying? Like, imagine it. Imagine if we was like, yo, we ain't giving you a baby. You know what I'm saying? Like, all men in the world tonight, we said, you know what? We ain't giving y'all no babies and shit. We ain't fucking with y'all. It's no homo, you feel what I'm saying? But, like, like, do the shit they be doing to us, putting us on the couch and shit like that. You know what I mean? You ever been sent to the couch by your nigga? Sleeping on the couch tonight, babe. I ain't tolerating this shit tonight. You know what I mean? For real, man. We talking about some real shit. Would you get married again? Would you subject yourself to the same shit and the same abuse you endure day in and day out? You know what I'm saying? I guess for the right woman, you know what I'm saying? Like whatever situation. I ain't saying it ain't a perfect person out there for you know what I mean? It ain't a person for you, a perfect person for you out there, you know what I'm saying? But if they is, and you out here in the trenches and shit, it's hard to find them. You know what I mean? And it's on both sides, you know what I'm saying? But like I said, you got the educated woman, got her career going, she well off, she don't need no man for shit. She constantly emphasizes it, you know what I mean? And she controls the scenario. Like, it might be good the first year, first two, three. And now next thing you know what I mean, she complained about you, but then you had a job and shit where I'm gonna just say, let's just say you in a job where your max is like 80,000, 100,000 is your max or whatever. You can't go nowhere else. But she constantly getting, six figures. She been getting that since she was 21. Like I said, woman bought her house when she was 21. I'm just hypothetically, I'm just saying. And if she looking for a man, she need a king in her house. You know what I mean? Damn his house. You know what I mean? She damn sure ain't gonna move out her house she bought to move in with this nigga at his apartment or even his house. So how that relationship gonna work? You know what I'm saying? Like with her, she got the opportunity to kick you out whenever she feel like it. You know what I mean? Vice versa. You know what I mean? But we got a message in the queue again from Queen with the Smizzo.
Okay, so hypothetically, if I wasn't married anymore, would I get married again? Hell no. And would I, no, I wouldn't get married again. But that's not because he fucked me up or nothing like that. I wouldn't get married again because I'm only getting married once. So that is what that is. Queen out this bitch, bye.
That's real shit. You know what I mean?
And the thing is, whether they're an independent woman or just a bitch who just thinks she's supposed to bring pussy to the table, the thing is, they need to realize and understand that God made us in pairs. We're supposed to be with someone. Whether you're a man or a woman, y'all have to understand that and realize that. We were made in pairs. That's why it's called yin and yang, okay? So if you don't understand that, you're going to be lonely for fucking ever. Queen out this bitch, bye.
You're gonna be lonely forever and shit. You know what I'm saying? That's true, but you don't need a ring to be my wife. Just be there for me and I'm gonna make sure. I wish I could play the song right now, you know what I'm saying? That'd be ill if I had a DJ right now. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Because that lyric meant everything she just said and everything all the way around and shit, you know what I'm saying? Word life. You don't need a ring to be my wife. Shout out to Method Man, y'all. You know what I mean? I don't think he get a lot of respect in the game, man. You know what I'm saying? And that motherfucker, he's well respected, but I don't think they pay homage to him enough. Like they only do it, you know. They should be saying like Meth. You know, you got to put him up there with Jay and them too. You know what I'm saying? Like way up there. Like you know, we ain't even hear a whole record with Meth. Like you know what I mean? Why that never happened, industry? You know what I'm saying? But getting back to what I'm saying, you know what I mean? I brought up Meth because of the lyrics. You know what I mean? They really meant something and shit. And you know him and that man and his wife right now. You know what I'm saying? For all these years, you know what I mean? For real, you know what I mean? If you're gonna be in a relationship, look, it ain't publicized like that. You know what I mean? But you know they hold it down.
Hell yeah. Mess don't get the recognition he needs to. And he should have been had. But him or Redman, either one of them, they don't get the recognition they should because both of them are very, very. Yeah, they up there with Jay. And fucking Kanye and Eminem and all them motherfuckers. Yes. Queen out this bitch, babe.
Real shit. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. You know what I mean? If you just cruising past, you know what I mean, on these stereo streets, man, and y'all see this topic, man, please stop that. You know what I mean? Love to hear y'all opinion on it. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, getting married again to be it's like a big step. Like, I'm a firm believer in we getting older, right? I'm not trying to be some old man with his nuts in the same pockets his change and talking about I'm about to get married, going to the bar and shit. You know what I mean? Like I'm just nah. I seen it all growing up. You know what I mean? That same old man. He got his wallet on a fucking chain. I don't want to be him. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm you know, going on in life. You know what I'm saying? You know, I'm about to get married again. I'm 50. I'm 50. I already got married like when I was in my early 20s. I could say I wasn't ready. Then I get married again like when I'm 35. You know what I mean? That shit, you know what I'm saying? It go about 10 years. And, you know, now I'm on Carl Winslow shit and shit. You know what I mean? Trying to get back out there. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on. You know what I mean? Like, could you imagine that? Like, if Harriet and Carl Winslow broke up, right? And he tried to get back out there and get bitches and shit. You know what I mean? I think his wife would be a bitter motherfucker. Like, you know what I'm saying? On some other shit.
I have a question. So, why did your first marriage end and why did your second marriage end? If you want to talk about it. If not, it's cool. Queen out this bitch, bye.
The real reason why my first marriage ended, you know what I mean? Because I was married to a female dog, and it was a big one. And it barked all motherfucking night. Bark, 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 bark. You know what I mean? And that's how that shit ended. It was dog shit everywhere. You know what I mean? Shout out to Amy Callie, you know what I mean? It's just tapped in, you know what I mean? We appreciate you joining us. And we like to ask you, would you get married again? I don't know if you're married or not, you know what I mean? But if you would, you are, we love to hear from you, you know what I mean? But would you get married again? Why or why not? Is the question to all the listeners and people cruising these stereo streets tonight. And you know what I mean, directed by your host tonight, Mr. First Fam Chill. You know what I mean? Um, yeah, like I said, man, it's a whole lot of different reasons, you know what I mean, for me, you know what I mean, why I wouldn't get married again. You know what I mean? But I will say it's a special person out there that could probably change that. You know what I'm saying? Like, you get what I'm saying? Like once you run into that energy, you'll know. And then you won't feel this way no more. But right now I feel like I'm getting too old, you know what I mean? And I don't think that I should be trying to even, focus on that, you know what I mean? Like not because marriage failed me, not because I'm hurt. It's just because them lyrics Method Man wrote, you don't need a ring to be my wife. Just be there for me and I'm gonna make sure we be Amy.
I was married. I was married for 7 years, but I've been single for a very long time, about 17 years. So I don't know. I've been doing the dating apps off and on probably every summer. Like, I don't know, man. You get used to having your own space and your own everything. But I'm a romantic and I'm a sucker. So what are you gonna do?
Amy, that is excellent, you know what I'm saying? Because most of us in that same scenario right there, you know what I mean? Um, Dating off and on, you know what I mean? You come out here, you realize ain't shit changed in the dating market that it's not really too many potentials you can scout for marriage right now. You know what I mean? I ain't saying it ain't. I'm not going to say it ain't. I'm going to say it's complicated you know what I'm saying, to go through it. It's like, how do I know I ain't getting a lemon? You know what I mean, from the car dealership this go round. You can't check the car facts. Yeah, you can't check the car facts. You know what I'm saying? Like you fucked up. You know what I mean? Queen, come on up here to the panel, Queen. We got to get you up in here. And who else we got in here? Frost, come on up in here, sir. Come on up on the panel, y'all. You know what I mean? What's up, everybody?
What's
What's up,
up?
man?
What's up?
What's going
Okay,
on?
I just had to come up here and say this. I just had to come up here and say this.
Come
I had
on.
a question,
Yeah,
and I got tired of sending messages.
yeah, facts.
Okay, so I had a question. So, are you saying that you would never get married again, or are you saying if the right person come along, you might?
I'm saying it's going to take a miracle, they say.
I just recently ended up getting dumped by a chick who was pretty much saying the same thing you're saying. Like, I, I, I don't feel love in my heart anymore. It's like, woman, we've been saying we love each other for the past week. What, a week? And you just like that? Okay,
Okay, first of all, hey, Frost, hey,
yeah.
hey, sir.
I'm sorry.
We are not talking about a week. Damn it.
No, I know but it's that. Yeah. A couple years is a whole different beast, especially if there's a child involved.
Okay, so y'all
Been
have a
there.
child together.
No.
Well, I mean,
Uh,
if you got a child, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I mean? You know, they said we're going to raise these babies. You know what I mean? Let's say that part. And then, like I said, it's complicated out here. You can't check the Carfax on what's out here right now. So do you stay with the person you with, or if you can't stomach the person that you out here dating, you know what I mean?
First of all,
Who, who are you scouting? You know what I mean? Go ahead, Queen. I'm sorry.
No, cause okay, can y'all tell me how the dating scene is? Cause like I said, I've been off the market a
It's
long
rough for
time.
guys. I'll tell you that right now. It's kind of rough on us. Like, especially in your 30s, like the chicks have run out of assholes that are still
Wow.
single and they're super jaded, and the handful of ones that you're like, hey. But then
Hey
there's
y'all,
that
my baby
also
mama
like
in the
I
audience, and she left a message.
Yeah, hold on. We got Keith. Keith wants to join. Keith, we're gonna bring you in 1 second. We're gonna go to Miss Cheesecake real quick.
Would you
Miss
get married
Cheesecake.
again? Why and why not? What's going on, First Fam Chill? What's up, Queen and Frost? Shout out to y'all. Shout out to the room. I'm in here listening. Well, I ain't never been married, but I'm in here listening to y'all. Would I like to get married? Of course. Under the right pretenses, though, because the ideation of marriage today is kind of ashy. It needs some cocoa butter on it.
It definitely needs
Say
to
that.
listen, baby mama. I'm
I mean,
telling you,
like,
it definitely needs some cocoa butter on it
like
because
The
people
dating
need to
y'all
be
don't
scene
have
is
no
hey,
dookie,
potential.
diarrhea, piss. Somebody took their dirty ass drawers and then washed them in there with no soap. It's fucked up.
oh,
You got so many unhealed, unaccountable people that
Mm-hmm.
are walking around here with residual trauma from their past, residual trauma from their exes, childhood shit that they have
Yep.
unresolved. And as soon as you get into these relationship dynamics with people, all that shit starts to come out. You don't see it in the beginning because the
Nope.
questions that need to be asked ain't being asked.
Yep.
Instead of worrying about what the fuck a person's favorite color is and what their favorite movie is, what's your relationship like with your mom and dad? What did
And
you
your sisters.
digging
that's
deep
at
No.
personal
least
shit?
fourth.
Yeah.
You got to bring that up about fourth or fifth date. You can have your
No,
three
Real
dates
quick.
and get
absolutely
figured
not.
shit out.
Absolutely
Hey,
not. No, we're
hold on,
talking about
everybody.
that the first
That's a
day.
bit.
Fuck
We
that
got
shit.
Keith joining us.
I'm down on team honesty.
Listen, now fuck
Like
that
when
modesty shit.
asked.
'Cause you have to weed out these bitches. So you have to ask that damn near on day one. The fuck?
Yeah, we got
What's your
Keith joining us,
relationship?
y'all. Say
Hey,
what's
what's
up to
going on,
Keith,
y'all?
everybody.
What's good?
What's
Hell
good,
yeah,
Keith?
you damn.
So what you say?
Now we just
You're,
welcome
you're,
you to the room, brother.
yeah. Well, welcome, man.
Yeah, how y'all night going, man?
Hey, happy
Great.
St. Patty's.
Yeah, right.
Listen here. I couldn't
Lucky
even
than a
get.
motherfucker.
I couldn't even. I didn't even drink today, but it's cool. It's cool.
Hey, it's all
Hey,
right.
what's your thoughts on the topic, Keith?
No, to be honest, like I'm scared to get married. I want to get married, but I don't think I would though. And I feel like
How old are
marriage
you?
is just like a business. I'm 33.
Ooh.
I'm 33 too. Man,
Okay, but no,
I
because what
want to
I was,
sit. I'm getting tired of
because
this dating thing. I want to find that like
listen,
chick,
because what I was
be
gonna
best
say
friends,
was, what I was
and we
gonna
like to
say
fuck each other.
was, I really don't recommend nobody even attempt to try to get married, have a long term relationship until you're at least 30, because your 20s is for you to fuck up, basically.
Now I have honestly
Nah, but hold on,
seen like
hold on,
that
real quick.
small
Hold on.
town.
Hold on, real quick. Let me just say this real quick
It,
before real quick, Frost.
go ahead,
Like
man.
y'all said earlier, a lot of people out here on the dating scene with unhealed trauma just
Mm-hmm.
jumping around, right?
Yep.
So you can't
Mm-hmm.
possibly be ready to get married right away this day and age. You know what I'm saying? Because you like once you see some 5150 shit, you like, oh, so that's what the fuck going on? Like, you know what I
Period.
mean?
That is
Yeah,
so
we
fucking
got
true.
a message from Miss Cheesecake too. Let me get
Ah,
into that.
Hell yeah, you gotta ask this shit on the first day. Fuck waiting. Time waits for no one. At the end of the day, if we can't have these upfront conversations, I'm not talking about marriage and children on the first date, but I'm like, you know what I'm saying? What's your intentions? Like, I don't think people ask that question. It's like, what are your
They
intentions with
no,
me?
don't.
no,
They
On
that's a
some
don't.
pure,
They
honest shit. Like,
just
if you
get that
just
nigga
looking to
some
fuck, we
pussy
can
and
do that.
call it one. And
And
we're
being
in a
straight like that,
relationship now.
straight like that.
it's
You just
beef
trying to fuck, we
frog.
can do that. But be honest with me. Don't put me in a
Mm-hmm.
position and introduce me to an energy that you can't maintain. Because what you're going to do is fuck around and find out that I am Angela Bassett and waiting to exhale.
Oh
We're
Me
going to
damn.
too.
have a barbecue.
I've been
It
there.
is
I've been
trash.
there. I'm listen. I don't go there often, but I've been there once or twice in my life. So yeah, I understand.
Ain't nothing scarier than a mad black woman. All right.
You can say that. Damn, we got hit with snowballs for that shit. Hey, Frost, you got us hit with some snowballs with that one, man.
Listen, nobody
I ain't wrong.
cares because at the end of the day, like I said, I've only
Am
been
I
in that.
wrong?
Listen, I've only been in that space twice in my life. Okay, it's not very often you go through that space, but yeah, the fuck.
Yeah, listen, I think the hardest shit right now, like I mean, is getting to see your real like marriage potential. Like what I'm saying, like some people will show it, but it's only a matter of time. You know what I
See,
mean,
I
the
until they
thing
run out.
is, when you first meet somebody, that is their representative. That ain't even a real person.
I feel like
What about the first
honestly,
five
the
years?
hardest
Let's say the
part
first
is
5 years of dating, because like when's the right time to get married to somebody? Let's be honest.
hold on. I want
Um,
I'm I, the break it down to the very hardest part at the very beginning is just that first compliment.
no, he said, how long is it to get married?
No,
Um,
hold on, because I'm saying like
And,
you dating somebody, you've been with them for 5 years, right? Like
at
even
that point, like the ring is in the corner over there. It's just he's looking to
yeah,
take you out on that date.
but then the
Five
first or
years.
second year is, I mean, the goal is
okay.
marriage, period. Like, so when is the
Okay,
perfect
no,
time to
no,
say,
because if we're together more than 2 years, the goal is marriage. Ain't no
Yeah,
motherfucker body to
like
play with you.
there's a certain point of time. Like, wait a minute, this is like our fifth Valentine's Day.
Right,
So,
exactly. Exactly.
all right? So like after
like at
that,
a
like
certain point, like I don't care if it's a goddamn ring pop. Just make the promise. Let's
Right,
go to
exactly.
let's go to the courthouse. Let's save
yeah,
some money on
Because
taxes.
at some point, you or her is gonna start this conversation. So the goal for people who want to get married, the goal should be if we have more than three Valentine's days that we celebrated together and nobody else was with us, then the goal is marriage. And if that's not what it
I
is,
You
think
baby,
it's
walk
please
it
into the
should
let
be
me
married
go.
bedroom
from
that
get
night
from day
smelling
one.
white chocolate, vanilla, and roses
Yeah,
Listen,
by
I
candlelight.
listen. I knew I loved my husband. Listen, I knew I loved my husband very early on, but it wasn't the first motherfucking day. Hell no, I wouldn't have married that nigga in the first day.
all right. So how many years it took y'all?
We got married in 2015, and we've been together since '09.
That's 10 years.
No, it's not.
Marriage, 10 years.
No,
10 years with
we've
the
been
with the
married
with the
10
paperwork.
years, but we've been together 16 years.
Yeah.
Okay.
Congratulations, girl. Like,
Yeah, that what I mean, fuck me up. You know what I mean? But we got two messages for Miss Cheesecake in
I
here. Say,
mean, I mean
let
that
me read
marriage
that.
can drive now.
Oh, we've been driving. The hell?
No, the
Yeah, people
marriage
be
could
trying to put
drive because it's
stipulations and
16
numbers and shit on
years
the
together.
time frame that you're supposed to get married. At the end of the day, you gotta take time. Real
Yeah.
love, real relationships are organically built off time. And you
Amen.
got to see
Yeah.
people through their seasons because most of the time, when you first interacting with a person, it ain't love at first fight. I said love at first fight. Love at first sight is
No, no,
lust at first sight. They fuckable. You know what I'm
Yep.
saying? You can see them. You can
Amen.
see having them
no,
on the roster.
that first
But
fight
as you
is
get to know
dangerous.
them and you really start to get to seeing their personality and shit, then it puts you in a position of making a decision. Like, okay, I don't like the way this motherfucker chew. Now, if you care about them enough, you love them enough, you're investing that time in them, those things will become minor to you. But people be falling in love with the idea of love and falling in
Hmm.
love with what they think it might
And
do
it's a
for them.
project together.
Damn,
Like
Miss
trying
Well,
to make each
Cheesecake,
listen.
other
that shit
better.
was deep right there. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Make you walk to get a cheesecake.
Part two, instead of actually
All right,
taking
guys.
time to really get to know who it is that they're dealing with. Because you got to see people in seasons, like I said. People look for love and relationships, marriage, from a transactional perspective, even though it is. But it's all about personal gain these days. How can I take advantage of you? You have a kind heart. I'm broken. I need you to be my mama. And vice versa. I need you to be my daddy. Instead of actually sitting down and coming forth and saying, I got daddy issues, I got mommy issues. I'm working through that shit and being honest about it and then giving a person an opportunity to make a decision, whether or not they want to stand with you or, keep pushing.
This is a discussion I wish somebody would have had with me when I was in my very early 20s. Maybe I could have avoided that particular breakup.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like, I think that if we had those conversations early on, like she said, I think a lot of shit would be, you know what I mean, appreciated more, you know what I'm saying? Not saying it ain't, like, because y'all can still, like, how you make it to 5 years, you know what I'm saying? Or make it through a year with a person, you know what I mean? But like she said, you start saying that little shit, like, I don't like the way, they chew, or I don't like the way you act when you get around your girlfriends. Fuck all of them bitches. Like, you know what I'm saying? Because they gonna bring you down and you gonna fall hard. You know what I'm saying? I've seen it.
I have managed to have a couple female friends that they just happen to be sisters from another mister and be like hanging out now. And
You ever
like,
fuck one over
trust
Frost?
me, no, that's the whole point of them. Like, it's either like your friend's girlfriend, and they just like get in there, and you're like, your friend's girlfriend is also your friend.
You
And
ever
you go
got
like,
accused of fucking them by your wife or your girl?
no, because I'm very clear about my relationship boundaries.
Like, how do you tell a woman that's trying to come on to you and fuck up your marriage? Like, like your
Like,
girl.
first off, I don't care if I put the ring on, I'm locked in. I'm fucking locked in. Like I'm very, I'm mega selective about who I'm gonna put that ring on. Once that ring on, I'm locked the fuck in. I've made an oath to this woman to love ups and downs. Did it in front of God and everybody. So shit, I'm locked in.
So I'm gonna ask the room this: like, in the world of pussies get wet, and dicks get hard, Paul. You know what I mean? How do you avoid temptation in a situation
Easy,
like that one?
easy,
Like, but
easy.
hear me out.
Flash
But
your
hear
ring
me
and
out.
go. I'm married. I'm
But
married.
hear me
I'm
out.
married. I'm
You
married.
but hear me out. You about to leave this chick that
Embarrass
you with. Like,
yourself.
if you're going, we got a message in here for
Oh yeah,
cheesecake.
that's big facts. These conversations definitely need to be had early on. Like, shit, a woman could be getting around her little friends or whatever. Like, fuck all them bitches. Like he just said, like, you acting funny and shit, acting different, knowing damn well while you over there dogging me in the group chat that you gonna have my dick in your mouth later. So what the fuck is that about? Please stop. That's corny. And the dudes too. What I've learned in 2025 is it's a lot of grown ass men. And mind you, I ain't coming at every man's character, but it's a lot of grown ass men that like to lay up and pillow talk with their niggas and shit like a bunch of bitches. What happened to men meeting up at the barbershop, going to the fucking, you know what I'm saying? Go work on some cars, do some masculine shit. Help build your brother up, you know what I'm saying? Because, a lot of us people of
I got a
today didn't get a
tractor.
lot of hugs. So you got to, like, really step in and, like, cater to your sister, cater to your brother. Hold these motherfuckers accountable because what is you doing?
I got a tractor in a yard. It's been a while since I've done a garden. Been meaning to, actually.
Oh man, how long you said you've been married again for?
Oh man, I ain't been married yet.
You think about it?
Well, look, whenever I find that best friend with the big titties that I happen to like to fuck, and we do that for a couple years, then I'm gonna get married.
Man. Frost, wow. Hey, but that's that man's dream, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, I can't knock it, man. You know what I'm saying? You know,
I mean,
it's
that's
hard
what you're
out here.
looking for at the end of the day. Your best friend that you like to fuck and likes to fuck you back. And then you
Hey,
go like, hey, let's just like be a team. Awesome. Cool. You like the same stuff. You have a great time. Personally, I find shared contempt is almost better than shared likes, because if you and your girlfriend can hate something together,
yeah, yeah, you're definitely right about that. You know what I mean?
like, oh,
I, I
like, did
feel
you
like,
see that new? Did you see the
Like,
new Snow White commercial? Yes, I did. I mean,
yeah.
it could
I'm
have been
just
better.
putting it out there. Lady signed with me. You signed it to the label. You were the artist. I'm the record label. You know what I mean? I will shelf your motherfucking ass. You know what I mean? And the first album we dropped would be Junior, which is our first baby. And the second follow-up album, Junior 2. You know what I mean? Just put it out there, you know what I mean? On some bullshit. But would I get married again? I'm debating,
I
man.
think a
You
lot
know?
of I think that's like a lot of dudes kind of want like two kids.
Yeah, that's it. You know what I mean?
Like
I
I
got I
find
got
that like
I
I
got I
myself
got I
want
got I
two
got nuts,
eventually.
which means I got two, right?
Yeah,
So
like a boy and a girl.
yeah,
Whichever
like
one comes first, whichever one comes first, but I want one
yeah,
of each.
yeah. Yep, that's the you know what I mean? And you know what I mean? I'm done. Getting too old out here.
I just need
You know what
somebody
I
to
mean?
have the last name.
Now I don't know. You like imagine being married like 3 times. You got three women out here with
Oh no, I ain't gotta imagine. I just look at my uncle. That motherfucker got. I think he's on his 7th divorce.
that. He a professional at this shit.
Oh yeah, he is. And I just look at his relationships and go, "Don't do that." Okay, cool.
At that point, that's all you can do. Like I learned from his mistakes. I'm good, shorty. Like
No, oh
you go.
girl, either you have a serious condition with your eyes or they're crazy. I know this.